is that your customers are actually already ready. They are already there ready. So do you guys remember the story of when I bought my car? When I bought my car, I didn't wake up one day and I was like, oh, I'm going to buy a car today. It was months. And actually, in truth, it was years. I wish I had a new car. I can't wait for a new car. I want a new car. And I started picking up magazines at the garages, you know, like Tesco's and stuff. And then I was watching people's cars. I was paying attention to the ads. I was looking at billboards. And then if you know the Northeast, by the Tyne Tunnel, there's a secondhand car dealership. And one day I was driving past it and I clocked it. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll speak to them. So I called up and I booked an appointment and I told them the kind of car I was looking for. The guy was like, we've got a couple, come on in. And I test drove the car and I was like, this is my car, I want it. Like, I want to drive it away today. I didn't become a customer that day. I was becoming a customer for like the last 6 months or 2 years. So what you have to realize, first of all, is you're not going out, and the purpose of a Facebook ad is not to sell, and it's not to cajole, it's not to influence, it's none of that. It's just to put in front of people, it's a billboard. Like when I was driving along the coast road in the Northeast, and I was like, I'm going to do test drive. Where do I go for a test drive? Where do I go? I was already a customer. And if my car salesperson wasn't there in my periphery, I wouldn't have selected them. But I would have then gone to the next car dealership and I would have selected them. So it's not even a case of selling or convincing, do you see? It's a case of the customer's actually looking for you. And a Facebook ad won't do anything other than signpost. Hey, that thing you're struggling with, I happen to have a thing. So if they opt in, your next job with the process isn't to then sell. It still isn't to sell. The next job is to show that you understand where they are and write to them in a way that they feel seen and heard and like you could help them. And this is where I think a long copy PDF or a 3-part video series or a checklist or something can really help. So you just start sending them a series of emails. I think a guide is a brilliant thing. Help them, move them forward, get them curious. At that stage, you make the invitation. Would you like to learn more? I've got this one-to-one offer. Do you want to book a discovery call? The take-up will be low. Say 100 people signed up. 100 people need your help. But the volume of those who are ready to make an investment to work with you one-to-one might only be 3 out of 100. So 3 of them are ready, 2 email you and 1 buys, then you just won. That is the whole process. What you have to accept is that 99 people didn't. But just in the same way that how many people test drove the car that I then bought who were like, this isn't the one. It wasn't personal and the car dealership wasn't to blame and they didn't get it wrong by having the billboard. They just gave themselves the chance really to be in the game. So the Facebook ads for me, I don't think should be run your ads, check how many signups, see what your sales are. I think it should be, can you get 500 new people on your mailing list in the next 2 months who are interested in changing their lifestyle? If you can do that and build a relationship and then start making offers and invitations to those people, you're just giving yourself a chance to sell to customers. But if you don't run ads, those people are never going to see you in the first place. And it's as gentle and as simple as that.
Again, I can get it, I can make it, yeah, I know it, and I'm never looking back again.